What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Legacy Wednesday. Today we're gonna play Meganium Vileplume deck. I'm so excited. Oh man, everybody knows that Vileplume is one of my favorite Pokemon, and it's still the same in Legacy of what they build. I think this is actually a Pokebody. There we go, Pokebody. But let's go over the deck and let's see what's it about. Obviously, it revolves around Meganium and Vileplume since that's the deck. But we're really not attacking with these guys, but we are using them as our support Pokemon. So the first one is Vileplume. I already kind of spoiled this one, but each player can't play new training cards from their hand. That's it, just like it is now. You can't play new training cards, but it has the attack Dazzling Pollen. Flip a coin if heads, attack does 50 damage plus 20 more damage if tails that its 50 Pokemon is now confused. So either way, if you flip heads or tails, you're a-okay. And it actually is important to talk about these because we might actually attack with Vileplume or Meganium. And Meganium, which is our another support Pokemon, it has the Power Leaf Trans. As also used like during your turn before you attack, you can move a grass energy attached to one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon. This power can't be used if Meganium is affected by a special condition. So that's great. You can move around your energies to Meganium, attach them to whoever you want to, which is really, really nice. And then you have Vileplume to shut down trainer cards, which is really cool. This might not seem like the strongest strategy, but in Legacy, there's really no way to break Pokemon off the bench besides Pokemon Catcher and Pokemon Reversal. But you can't use that when Vileplume is online. And once Vileplume is online, your Vileplume and Meganium are safe, which is really, really cool. Now, there's Genesect with like Plasma Energy that could break Vileplume, but we're really not going to worry about that, and I'll explain that later on in the video. So we play a 2-2-2 Meganium line and a 3-3 Vileplume line. Now the reason why I play a 3-3 Vileplume line is we want to get this first. We want to get the turn 1 Vileplume, and then after that, we want to slowly evolve in Meganium. Both players are going to be slowed down, but we actually benefit from this. We're okay with this. We're fine with this. We're fine with being slow. Once we're set up, we're pretty much going to win the game, and our opponent cannot stop us. So let's look at other Pokemon in the deck besides Meganium and Vileplume. This first one is going to be Pichu. Pichu has the attack Playground. We've seen this in multiple decks already. Each player may search the deck for as many basic Pokemon as they want, put them onto the bench, and shuffle their deck afterwards. Pichu is now asleep. Now the cool thing about baby Pokemon, which is what Pichu and like all the other like Tyrogue and Cleffa and all that stuff is, they can't be hurt if your baby Pokemon is asleep. Like right here, the Pokebody, sweet sleeping phase. As long as Pichu is asleep, prevent all damage done to Pichu by attacks, which is really, really cool. And that could get us some time to set up Pokemon. I guess is the correct way to say that. And there's one Smeargle for Portrait. Both players, you look at your opponent's hand, and you have to play one of their supporter cards. You can only use it once during turn. You cannot be used if Smeargle is affected by a special condition. And Tail Wrap, flip 2 coins, attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. Alright, so now let's... Oh wait, we have more support Pokemon to talk about. Remember I said earlier that we really don't care about Version or Genesect too much, and that's because Spiritomb has Stealing Scream. Each player can't play an A-Spec from their hand. And also, Hex Mirror could be helpful. Shuffle your hand at the deck and then draw another cards equal to another cards in your opponent's hand. If your opponent has a bunch of like trainer cards and stuff, you can Hex Mirror, shuffle your hand into the deck, get as many item cards. Get as many cards they have in their hand, which could be a ton. They have a lot of item cards, which is really great. And just making it where they can't play A-Specs on the first turn against Version Genesect is really, really good because you have to worry about G-Boost that does 200 damage to any Pokemon. So that is very scary. So now let's look at our attackers. Finally, we have so many support Pokemon. We got Vileplume, Meganium, Pichu, Smeargle, and Spiritomb. Alright, so our first attacker is going to be our main one. It's Darkrai-EX. He has the ability Dark Cloak. There's a Dark Energy attached. They have no retreat cost, which is really cool. And Night Spirit. It does 90 and does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And this is probably one of the strongest attacks for a really, really long time. And like I said, this is going to be our main attacker. Our next one is going to be Terrakion. It has Retaliate 30. If any of your Pokemon are knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack during their last turn, this attack does 60 more damage, which is 90, which could hit Dark Pokemon for 180, which is really cool. Alright, and then Lane Crush 90 times 2, 180. One Cobalion, which is Steel type, Righteous Edge 30, discard special energy attached to defending Pokemon, and Steel Bullet 100. This attack damage isn't affected by weakness, resistance, or any other effects, only defending Pokemon. So there we go. Alright, Mewtwo. Mewtwo is just a strong attacker regardless. X-Ball does 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon and the defending Pokemon, and Side Drive, which can do 120 damage straight up, which is really nice. But you do have to discard energy attached to it. But X-Ball, such a strong attack. If your opponent cannot counter your Mewtwo, you're going to be A-okay. And one Kyogre with Smash Turn for 30. You can switch to when you're active. But the main thing we're using it for is Dual Splash. This attack does 50 damage to two of your opponent's Pokemon which can maybe knock out like Tynamos and other stuff that have low HP, which is really nice. And that's going to be all of our attackers in the deck. Like I said, they're all situational. But our main one is going to be Darkrai and our Mewtwo. You can just put a ton of energy on Mewtwo, start using X-Ball and taking huge knockouts, which is really cool. Now let's look at everything else. We spent like, what, 5 minutes on just Pokemon? Holy cow, I apologize for that. Alright, 1 computer search for consistency. 3 Pokemon communication. Choose 1 Pokemon in your hand, show it to your opponent, put it on top of your deck. If you do, search deck for Pokemon. Show it to your opponent, put it to your hand. Obviously, we play 22 Pokemon. We're going to have Pokemon in hand. Communication is so good. We don't want to play, like, Ultra Ball because we don't discard stuff. If you notice, we don't play any Juniper either. So we really need to conserve our resources. 4 Rare Candy, try to get that turn 1 Vileplume. 1 Colress, 4 in, 4 Pokemon Collector. Search deck for 3 base Pokemon, show them to your opponent, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Now, you might be saying 4 is too much, but if you get this on the first turn, you get like Meganium, I mean, not get Meganium, Chikorita and Oddish UD, and then later on, you can use Collector to get any Pokemon out of your deck because you're item locked, so you can't use communication regardless. 3 Oak, shuffle your hand to the deck, then draw 6 cards. 2 Seeker, which is how we're going to heal our Pokemon, which is really great. Each player returns 1 of their bench Pokemon and all cards attached to it into their hand. You return your Pokemon first. So what you can do, obviously, is you can use Meganium, move the energies off of her Pokemon, retreat it to the bench, move the energies off Pokemon, Seeker up to her Pokemon, put it back down, and you're good to go. You just heal that Pokemon, which is amazing. Alright, 4 Twins, which is great in this deck because we are going to be down on prize cards. And this only way you can use it if you're down on prize cards. But it says, the first line, it says, you may use this card only if you have more prize cards left in your opponent. But you can search deck for any 2 cards and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Super, super strong. Any 2 cards go in your hand, which is great. Twins has to be one of the strongest supporter cards in the set right now. 1 Chalk Beach. You're going to draw. You have 7 cards in your hand. It might seem weird that we're playing this, but remember, we play Pichu, we play Smeargle, we play other attackers as well. So maybe we're not going to use Chalk Beach too much. And also, we're going to have a full hand. Like, we don't have a lot of stuff to discard except for putting down Pokemon. We don't play like Ultra Ball, Junk Armor, and Random Seaver. So we really can't like put our hand down a low hand size. But turn 1 Chalk Beach could be good. Alright, so 3 Blend Energy, 4 Prism, and 4 Rainbow Energy. Blend count as a Grass, Psychic, Dark, or Fire, which can help with Darkrai, Vileplume, Meganium, not Terrakion, Mewtwo, and that's it. Prism Energies, which I think in the video I attach a Prism Energy to Vileplume, and I don't realize it. But Prism Energy can provide any colors energy, which is great. That covers everything. It covers Dark, Fighting, Grass, well not Grass, because I'll tell you that in a second. Steel, Psychic, and Water. But Prism Energy can only be used on basic Pokemon. If it's not attached to base Pokemon, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is a base Pokemon, this card provides every type of energy, but provides only 1 energy at a time. It provides a color synergy if it's not attached to base Pokemon. So, if for some reason you leave transfer energy onto Vileplume Meganium and it's a Prism Energy, that energy becomes a colors and now you can't use it anymore, which does stink. Hopefully we don't do this in the video, but I think I might do it, just don't realize it. Maybe. Spoiler if it does happen. And 4 Rainbow Energy. This provides every type of energy as well, but you put a damage counter on that Pokemon. So we have 8 energies that count as anything, and 3 that count as Psychic, Grass, Dark, and Fire. And there you go. There's the Meganium Vileplume deck. I want to give a shout out to, I think it's Brandon Cantu. Yeah, Brandon Cantu from his list from Legacy Fonte. Really, really good Facebook group. It has a ton of information on what's good, some different decks on there. The list is straight from Legacy Fonte. Make sure you check it out on Facebook. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know I ran for such a long time. I apologize for that. I don't know why. I just start talking a lot. The game is very good. It's a long game, but we play against one of the strongest decks in Legacy. It's only 1 game, but that 1 game is worth it, I promise. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, pretty against Toki 3-1-1 playing a color, steel, I think Psychic and Lightning. This could be a Plasma deck, maybe? I'm not 100% sure, but we lost the coin flip, so we'll be going second, but maybe we can get that turn 1 Pichu and use some Playground. Alright, so our opponent is going to go first onto our opponent's turn. And, alright, so we get Oak, Prism Energy, which is great, gives Darkrai free retreat. We'll press done, and let's see, what are we playing against? Alrighty. Okay, gonna put another Pokemon down. Too bad we don't have a collector right now. There's this. Okay, it's Weavile deck. Weavile versus Vileplume Meganium. Huh. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Love Ball gonna get a Pokemon out of their deck. Okay, there's Execute. Okay, So, I mean, Weaveout's probably the strongest deck. And like I say, like, most likely, like, it's so good. Ultra Ball discarding 2 eggs, okay. But if we can lock them out of their item cards, they can't Super Rod or Junk Arm to get back their Weavile. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Okay, so we see Ultra Ball. Now, they do play Mr. Mime, which is bad. Binge Berry makes sure we can't hit Binge Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. Ultra Ball, I think they grabbed a Smeargle. They can play an Oak. I mean, imagine that's what they want to play. For your trade to Smeargle, use Portrait, grab an Oak, shuffle their end deck and get 6 new cards. Silverbrand going out to the Sneasel. Alrighty. And there's a Portrait. They are going to get 6 new cards. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. They're going to get double eggs in the discard pile as well. Fantastic. Alright, but like I said, if we get the Meganium out, my opponent can't use Super Rod anymore to get back their Pokemon. And that's a pretty big deal, especially in this deck. So let's see what happens. Another Weavile hitting the field. Okay. And let's see what else does my opponent have. Now, okay, onto our turn. What do we get? There's an Oddish. So put that down. Prism Energy, and we'll Professor Oak's new theory. We're gonna shuffle his deck and get 6 new cards. Alrighty. So we'll send a Pichu. We will free treat into the Pichu, and we will use Playground. Alright, and with Playground, yes, 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 I would like to search for base Pokemon. We will grab a Chikorita, Darkrai, and a Smeargle. Alright, so yeah, that seems good. Alright, that seems like good 3 cards. Get another Darkrai out, Chikorita, Smeargle. We have a Twins, so we can Rare Candy, Vileplume right now. Twins, I mean, Playground's also going to get some Weaviles as down as well, which is pretty scary, but we got to believe. If we top deck a Vileplume, I'll be like, oh, we did it. I'll be so excited that happens, but let's see. So, I mean, some Weavile. There's Weavile and a Sableye. All right. We're sleeping tails. We stay asleep. All right. So, it's going to be on to our opponent's turn. Do they play catcher or not? If they don't play catcher, they can't hurt our Pichu. Alright, so there's a Weavile coming down. Alright, Weavile has that Vilify. Discard as many Pokemon as you like from your hand. This attack does 30 damage times the number of Pokemon you discarded, which is very, very scary. Portrait, gonna play the end. Both of us get a new hand of 6, which I'm actually okay with. Okay, we'll get a new hand of 6. Maybe we'll get that Rare Candy Vileplume, and we don't. Well, alright, well. Okay, we got a Prism Energy. We can put it on Darkrai. We get Oak, get a new hand of 6. Maybe put down Tropical Beach. Alright, another Weavile hitting the field as well. Alright, but if we can get this turn to Meganium, or Oddish, or, oh my goodness, get the turn to Vileplume, we might be okay. Oak, gonna shuffle the head deck, gets 6 new cards. And there's a Town Map. There's a Hypno, 3! Oh my goodness, 3 Hypnotoxic Lasers are prized, which, I mean, I guess it's okay for my opponent. They really don't need those. Tails, we stay asleep. Pichu, wake up, buddy. Alright, so Collector, we'll put down Tropical Beach. Prism Energy on this guy, and we will Oak, shuffle our hands deck and get 6 new cards. We're looking for a Rare Candy, Vileplume, and you let me down. Oh, we got a Bayleef down, okay. And we got a Tropical Beach. Alright, there's another Bayleef, okay. Tails, oh, we stay asleep again. Alright, I'm down with this. I'm fine with staying asleep. But we need to find a Vileplume. That's the key thing to note. But next time we can get a Rainbow Energy down. They might not take a knockout once again. It comes down to do they play catcher. And in. I am fine with this in. Alright. And plus, if they don't touch a Dark Energy right now, they can't even attack us next turn. So they're the Twins. Okay, we can get a Meganium out this turn. If we top deck Rare Candy, we can Twins or Communicate. Put away Oddish. Get a Vileplume, Rare Candy Vileplume, Blade Energy on somebody, and Tropical Beach. Alright, so let's see. Does my opponent find an energy? So Dark Energy on a Weavile, okay. And let's see what else does my opponent do. Now, I think regardless, we're going to sit here and wait. Okay, so another end's going to come down. Both players will get 6 new cards. But I think we're going to wait. I'm going to wait for my opponent to attack the Pichu, and then we're going to attack with Darkrai. And I think that's probably the smarter play. I could be wrong, but I think it's the right thing to do, because if they can't play catchers after we get Vileplume down, which means they have to attack first, and we play Terrakion as well, which could be helpful a lot. And remember, he needs what? 4, 7, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So he needs 5 Pokemon in his hand to knock us out. So far, he can put 2 eggs in his hand at any moment. But once again, once we get Vileplume line, he cannot He cannot take a knockout. Or he cannot use like junk arms and all his item cards. So the junk arm, I'm going to discard an egg and an egg. So there's 3 eggs in the discard pile, which is a 90 plus the silver ring 120. There's an Ultra Ball. Okay. And it'd be interesting to see, does he get the 4th egg out or not? We know it's not prized. We can see his prize cards. Another propagation coming down. Okay. He's probably going to hold as many Pokemon in his hand, but I don't know how many Pokemon he plays. That's the big question. Once he gets, all of his Pokemon out, he can only propagate, do 150 a return. Which I'm saying only 150. But remember, we play Seekers, we play different attackers, so we'll have to see what happens. Ultra Ball discarded 2 eggs, okay. And do we see another Weavile come down or not? Yeah, once we get Vileplume either, he can't use Dark Patch, which is a pretty big deal. So another Weavile coming down, his 3rd Weavile hitting the field. And once his Weaviles are knocked out, we're A-okay. Like, he can't attack us anymore. So 3rd Weavile coming down. And we'll finally see a pass. I mean, he's a supporter card. He used Smeargle. He did, like, pretty much everything. Flowstone got out of Smeargle, okay. And Tropical Beach going to do hand of 7. And heads, we do wake up. All right, so on our turn, what happens? We get a Rare Candy. So we're going to communicate, put in the Bayleef. We will grab good old Vileplume. All right, so now our opponent cannot play any more of his item cards, which is great. So we're going to Vileplume. We'll play it in. We'll both get new hand of 6, okay. And let's see, what do we get off the end? All right, so there's a Rainbow Energy, Blend Energy. We got a Communication, but we have no Meganium as of right now. So we're going to Blend Energy a Darkrai. And we are just going to Tropical Beach. All right, so there's a twin. So if he takes a knockout next turn, we can get a Meganium, get a Energy out as well. Maybe another twins. That seems great. Yeah, so he's going to take he might take a knockout this turn, but he can't use Darkrai. He can't use Dark Patch. Now, the smart thing might be do, okay, there's a Dark Energy, is to go for Hail to do 10 to everybody, but even then he's in trouble. Like, we're going to play the waiting game, and I'm eventually going to win this, because we're going to have more Pokemon powered up, I think. And we got a Seeker in our hand as well. Like, we're looking really good, as long as our opponent, okay, he can, Portrait not hit anything. He can, like, Seeker maybe, we'll just pick up Smeargle, don't really care about that too much. He can Collector, which doesn't get him anything. He can't use Twins because he's not down on prize cards. And I mean, we're looking really, really good. I mean, neither one has attacked, but it's definitely like a chess situation. So there's a Portrait. The only card he can literally use is Seeker, which if he uses Seeker, he'll probably just pick up Sableye and or Mr. Mime. I wonder which one he'll decide to pick up. Okay, it looks like he's picking up the Sableye. We'll pick up Smeargle. That's fine. Whatever. Smeargle come into our hand. We'll just put it back down. Or we can put Terrakion down. Terrakion can attack with 2 fighting energies, which he is weak to fighting, so that could be great as well. And, yeah, things are looking great for us. Like, I'm so excited. I thought we were in trouble. I thought we were going to lose this match, but we just might have a chance. Seeker, going to pick up Mr. Mime. Oh, man, we have to put a Pokemon in our hand. All right, so I'm going to pick up Darkrai. Yeah, we need to keep Bayleef down. We need to keep our Bayleef. We need to get Meganium online, so that's the smarter play. There's a Mr. Mime come back down. If he attacks this turn, we can send in the Terrakion, retaliate for the knockout. There's a Voltorb coming down, okay, and a Tropical Beach. All right, so on our turn, we get a Oddish, so I'm going to put down Terrakion, put down Smeargle, Prism Energy this guy, and we will pass onto my opponent's turn. Yeah, I think it's a smart play. All right, so on our opponent's turn, remember, they can't use Catcher, they can't use anything, and I think we're going to win this. Now, he might touch another energy to Weavile. He can get all of his Weaviles powered up, but I think we'll end up winning this prize exchange. So Dark Energy going to Weavile, okay. Okay, all right, so with that, like I said, I think maybe going for Hell right now to put some pressure on us, to send up a Darkrai to knock out, but then he takes a knockout, then we take a knockout Terrakion, and then things get weird for sure. There's a Portrait, probably going to grab the Seeker. Once again, he can't really play anything else. Let's see what he decides to get. When does our opponent be aggressive? Like, I'm definitely just going to wait. So, it looks like he's Seeker. We'll put Smeargle back into her hand, okay. Picked up a Weavile, okay, alright. Whatever. And let's see what our opponent does. I'm not picking up Terrakion. I'm not picking up Bayleef. I'm not picking up Darkrai. Like, those will stay in our hand for sure. There's a retreat to Weavile. We might see it. Will he go for a Vilify or a Hail right now? That's the question. Does he use Hail to start putting pressure on us? Sneasel hitting the field, okay. And okay, propagation. So it looks like he's going to go for Vilify, which I think is the wrong play. I think he wants to use Hell, keep doing 10 everywhere, and kind of pressure us to take a knockout, because if he takes a knockout right now, I'm just going to Twins, put 2 energies in our hand, and be A-okay. Like, put a Terrakion up, use Retaliate, Hail. Oh, he is going to go for the Hail. There we go. That's the smart play right there. That's what I wanted to see. So, in our turn, we get a Prism Energy, which is great. So, now we can, like, Prism Energy this guy, retreat into Darkrai. We can use Night Spear for 90, knock out the active. The 30 damage doesn't matter because Mr. Mime. He can set up his Weavile, take a knockout, but then we can take a Terrakion to knock him out, and he doesn't have a retaliation for a little while. Kyogre coming down. Does Kyogre stack does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon? I think that can bypass Mr. Mime. I might be crazy, but I think it does. Smeargle coming up, okay. Now my opponent can use Twins. Alright, this would be very interesting if he uses Twins. I don't know why I didn't put down a Pokemon either. I should have put down, like, Smeargle or something. Just in case he, like, Portrait says for Seeker, and then he plays his own Seeker, then we're in trouble. Portrait, probably grabbing Twins. I imagine that's what we'll see. Twins going in his hand. So, let's see. What does my opponent get? Okay. Alright, so let's see here. We're just waiting. So 2 cards go in their hand. We can't see, of course. Okay, so they did use Twins. And will he use an N? If he uses Ns, okay, Darken into that guy, we could be in trouble. But remember, we do play 4 Twins. Alright, so Weavile coming up. And what will my opponent do? That's the big question. So propagation. So it looks like he is going to go for a knockout. But once he does this, he's going to go down to 4 prize cards. We can then Twins for like an energy and a Twins. He can take a knockout the following turn. We can then Twins again for 2 more energies and pretty much be okay. Now, the one thing we might have to worry about is running out of energies. We do play 11 of these, but we've knocked out 1 Weavile. We have to knock out 3 more, and we win the game. And also, we can attack up. We can. Oh, man. Okay, no, we don't actually. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. I know we don't have Meganium out, but we're fine. Meganium's not making an appearance right now. It's really, we're being smart about our energy replacements. I was scared for a second. There's a bunch of cards being discarded. There's 180 damage. He discarded 4 eggs and Sableye, and looks like a Weavile as well. So 1 less Weavile to worry about, which is great. And let's see, my opponent's probably going to grab like double Dark. No, a Dark and Electrode. We'll send a Terrakion. And like I said, my opponent can't really do much next turn. So on turn, we get a Computer Search. Put down Darkrai. We will Twins. And with the Twins, we can't, hold on, we got to think about this. An Oak. And, no, let's grab a Colress. And a Prism Energy. Alright, so there we go. Grab those 2. Alright. Well, Prism Energy is active. I'll put down Smeargle. And we'll go for the Retaliate for the knockout. There we go. So Retaliate, doing 180 damage. We'll go down to 4 prize cards. And now we're tied on prize cards. Neither ones can use Twins. We don't have a Twins in our hands. Vileplume coming up. But next turn, we need to find our Meganium. If we get Colress, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We get 8 new cards. Alright, so Darkin, you're going to Weavile. Alrighty. Electrode coming down. Okay. And, like, that's his, I think, pretty sure that's his last Weavile. Like, he has 3 Weaviles in discard pile, 1 left. There's no way he can get the back. It looks like we might win the game. Oh, sorry, doggy. I just stepped on my dog. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't really step on him. I just kind of nudged him. Don't worry. But, oh, going to a hand of 6. Okay. And he didn't play in either, so we're looking really, really, really good now. And I don't know how my opponent can win the game. Like, Weavile, like I said, is definitely one of the best decks in the format. It's so fast, it can do a ton of damage. There's a Portrait playing that color. It's going to show up from their hand deck and get 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 new cards. And can my opponent find a way to get back his Weaviles? If he cannot, he's going to lose the game. Like, he can't do anything about this. So, we'll see what happens. What will my opponent do? Now, I think regardless, we're not going to attack for a little while. We're just going to play safe. I'm not going to attack. If I attack, we lose all of our energies. So, on our turn, we get a Pokemon Communication. I'm going to attach a Rainbow Energy to Vileplume, and I'm a Colress. Going to get a new hand. Okay? Alright. Yes, that's fine. I know we get a lower hand size, but we need to find our Meganium. So, let's see. What do we find? Alright, so no Meganium yet. Wow, Meganium. You are hiding really good. Alright, so we're treating to Pichu. Or do we treat... I'm so scared to send a Smeargle because we just lose. So I'm just going to... I don't want to Portrait hit a Juniper and just have a bad hand. So I'm going to end my turn. It's our opponent's turn. Okay. I guess we could have used Playground to try to put Pichu to sleep, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Next turn we're just going to Blade Energy, probably the Darkrai. I didn't run a Rainbow Energy to the Darkrai because I would have put more damage on it, but Dark Energy going to Weavile. And, like, I don't know what my opponent could do. Like, we're just going to sit here, relax, chill. Another Sneasel coming down, but we know they don't have any more Weavile. There's 3 in the discard pile. My opponent has no way to get rid of Vileplume. He can't play catcher. I don't think there's any other gust effects of like Genesect with Prism Energies, or not Prism, Plasma Energies. And never seen in. Both players will go down to 4 prize cards, but like I've been saying, I don't know what my opponent could do. So go down 4. We get double Rare Candy, Pokemon Collector, and a Spiritomb. Okay, these cards are pretty much useless. So I might retreat to Smeargle and Portrait just to see if my opponent has a Juniper. If they have a Juniper, we can discard our hand, draw 7 new cards, hopefully hit an Energy, and there's a Tropical Beach. Alright, so in our turn, what do we get? We get a Twins, okay? Yeah, I'm just going to retreat into Smeargle. I'm going to use Portrait, and let's see what's in my opponent's hand. There's no valid targets. Alright, so press done, and we will Tropical Beach for some more cards. Alright, so in our opponent's turn, now if my opponent goes for a knockout, we can use Twins, get an Energy, and like Meganium, and be okay. We can finally get Meganium online. Okay, so there's a Darkrai, you got a Sneasel. Does this guess corner? Oh, we can't retreat. That could be interesting. Could take a knockout that way, maybe just 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. But we could go for a Tail Wrap. That could be interesting. Portrait, going to play Collector, I guess. Like, he can't really play anything else. Collector, going to get Sableye, okay. But like I said, I don't know what my opponent could do. He can maybe get one more knockout, and that's about it. He could go for like a Fuse Ray. Like, he has to find some way to do damage. So on our turn, we get an Oddish, okay. I'm going to Portrait, and let's see what's in my opponent's hand. So nothing, Steel. Alright. We'll play Collector, just get out of our deck. We'll grab Kyogre. No, grab Oddish. And Mewtwo. Oh, we'll just grab Oddish, I think. Yeah. No, whatever. We'll just grab both these guys. 1 to 2. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's grab those 2. Or those 3, sorry. And we'll end our turn. That's our opponent's turn. Okay. Alright, I know this is very exciting, but now we're kind of like in a stalemate. Oh, man. So, like I said, it's kind of like a chess match, but I think my opponent is going to lose this game. Even though we're so, like, looks like we're in a bad situation. No Meganium. Not enough energies on board, but what can my opponent do? Like, they can maybe vilify once, and they do that, they lose. Like, we'll use Twins, get Meganium and an Energy, take a knockout. Okay, Portrait, gonna see Twins, and gonna see 2 full Mewtwo's, Oddish, Kyogre, Spiritomb, retreat to Smeargle, a Sneasel, and we're gonna see a corner. So corner's going to do 10 damage. Okay. So on our turn, what do we get? We get a Blend Energy. We'll attach that onto a Darkrai. We'll end our turn. Oh, it's our opponent's turn. And even this way, I'm okay with this, because my opponent can maybe knock out a Smeargle in like 6 turns, but what does that even do? Nothing. Like, that doesn't do anything. So Oak, gonna show up for the hidden deck and get 60 cards. We didn't use Portrait last turn, I kind of forgot, but whatever. Gonna get a new hand of 6. They have no more Weaviles, okay. And let's see what's gonna happen. So Tropical Beach. On our turn, we get a Rainbow Energy. We'll put that on a Darkrai. We'll pass. Okay. On my opponent's turn, they're gonna draw a card. And let's see what else is going to happen. Can you hear the noise? Hopefully you can't hear the noise. My dog wants to go. He wants to be free. All right, but we gotta play this game. We gotta play this out. It's been 19 minutes. Holy cow. Okay, hold on 1 second. I hear you. Oh, I gotta save my dog. Be right back. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. My dog went to go outside, but we cannot give up this game. All right, so go for Portrait. Oh, there's a Juniper. Okay, this is what I was scared of, but whatever. We're Juniper, discard our hand, drawing 7 new cards. We're still not going to duck out, so that's great. Alright, so Juniper, they used corner last turn as well. Sorry, my dog had to go outside. He had to go. Alright, so we'll, I guess we'll Rainbow Energy a Darkrai, and we'll pass again. Alright. So opponent has less cards, so we're looking okay. Wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 19, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, we might have less cards, but whatever. On our turn, there's a Blend Energy. We'll attach that to Terrakion. Okay, we'll end our turn. And he's going to keep using corner, but once he takes a knockout, we get Twins, get any 2 cards out of our deck, and we're looking good to go. Like, I don't know how opponent's going to win. Sorry, I had to go leave too as well. So corner for 10 more damage, okay? On our turn, give me Meganium. That's not a Meganium, alright. So we'll Rainbow Energy, put that on Vileplume. And our turn, so let's see, we have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So all of our energies are out on the field. Alright, so everything's out on the field. We're good to go. I guess we should have maybe saved an attacker. Shouldn't have maybe discard everybody. But another corner for 10, okay. So up to 50. On our turn, an Oak, so we end our turn again, okay. Alright. So my opponent's turn, they're going to draw a card. And, like, what's going to happen is he's going to corner, take a knockout. We send up Terrakion Retaliate for the knockout. And then, what can he do? So 10 damage. I guess he can maybe use Confuse Ray for 10. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Vileplume that's still down to Meganium, okay? So we end our turn again. If my opponent can take a knockout next turn, finally they can take a knockout. But will they do it? That's the real question. And if they do, I guess, what, they take a Dark Energy? Like, I don't know. Like, my opponent's in a bad situation. We're going to Twins for Meganium. I don't think there's any more Pokemon left in our deck. I think we accidentally discarded all of them with that Juniper. But whatever. I'm still feeling pretty confident. I don't know. Okay, so there's a corner for the knockout. Alright, so he'll go down to 3 price cards. And now we can finally use Twins. Alright, so let's go Terrakion. Alright, so in our turn, what do we get? There's an end. So we're going to Twins. And with the Twins, we'll grab a Meganium. And then a Seeker. That seems like 2 good cards. Alright, so put down Meganium. We will use Meganium's ability. And finally, we can Leaf Transfer. I know it took almost the whole game. Alright, so Leaf Transfer. Put that one in here. Wait, do we... We'll press done. And we will go for Retaliate for the knockout. Okay. Alright, so take a knockout. Doing 180 damage. We'll go down to 3 price cards. And we get a Cobalion-EX. So Cobalion-EX could be a knockout for a Weavile if we want to. But now I don't know what opponent could do. Like, they're going to take a knockout, going on 2. We send a Cobalion, take a knockout, and then they're kind of in a bad spot. Because I don't know how they're going to take their last 2 price cards. But we'll see. Maybe my opponent has a plan. They could go for Confuse Ray, but we do have 2 attackers now. Like, I was kind of scared. I mean, I guess we could have Solar Beam for a knockout regardless. Like, 80 damage. So let's see, what does our opponent have? Sorry, this match is a lot. Like we got everything set up. We got the Vileplume out playing against Weavile, one of the strongest decks. My dog wanted to go outside. There's a lot of stuff happening here. Some propagation. Like, this is an exciting Legacy Wednesday. This match has been 23 minutes long. Holy cow, that's a long match. All right, so Execute coming down. Okay. All right. So we're gonna see a Vilify here. He's gonna do a ton of damage, but what's he gonna do afterwards? Like, he is in trouble. Like, my opponent is in trouble. That's the thing to know. So propagation again, okay? Alrighty. And we're gonna see a Vilify. It's gonna do like 120 by itself is enough. Okay, so Vilify. Let's see how many Pokemon it discards. Like, it has to be just for fun now. Like, there's no way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 150. Going to take a knockout. Going to go down 2 prize cards. But what can my opponent do? That is the question now. We're going to send him Darkrai. Go, Darkrai. Get him, buddy. Alright, on to our turn. We'll put down the Cobalion. And we'll go for the Night Spear for 90 damage to 30. Doesn't matter because Mr. Mime will go down 2 prize cards. And what can my opponent do? Like I said, they could go for a Confuse Ray, but we have a Cobalion. We can retreat to that guy, take a knockout, and we're looking A-okay. I don't know how my opponent's going to win now. Smeargle coming up. On to our opponent's turn. Hey, we're looking good. We're looking real good. Oh, man. Alright, so let's see. Like, at first, I was a little bit scared. I was like, Weavile, this deck is so fast. It's so strong. It can do a ton of damage. Turn 2. But we are good to go. It did take my opponent a little while to set up. I haven't seen a Dark Patch. Maybe they don't play Dark Patch at all. But Propagation are going to see whatever. What, a Portrait? And he looks like he's playing in. Both players are going to show up in the deck. He's going to get 2. We're going to get 2. But what can he do? Like, he can't bring up anybody. Like, I can't, like, there's nothing else to say. Like, we're going to win this game. Like, there's nothing my opponent can do. Alright, let's see, what does our opponent, okay, so 17-13, we actually have less cards than our opponent, but we're going to be fine, we're going to be okay, and we're going to get this win. So, Tropical Beach, going to set up for 70 cards. On to our turn, we are going to Night Spear for the knockout, do the Pretend 30 to Mr. Mime, and, I mean, unless my opponent has some secret weapon right now, they cannot win this game. So, we get a Chikorita. On to my opponent's turn, they send up Sableye, and let's see what happens. Do they have something or not? Can they win the game? That's the question. Nope, just a Confuse Ray for 10, and it's a Tails as well. So on our turn, we can use the Night Spear one more time and take the game with the Meganium Vileplume deck. One more time, put on the, like, even he had Mr. Mime as well, and even Mr. Mime did not matter with our deck. And there we go, there's the victory screen with the Meganium Vileplume deck. I know that match was so long, but we saw the deck, we saw how it worked. I actually could have, like, easily misplayed because I didn't realize I didn't have Meganium out, but like, if we would have attached the wrong Pokemon, we would have been in trouble because we could have used, like, Retaliate, We could use Land Crush on any moments, but then sometimes you have to do Pokemon. You have to set up. Be like, I don't care. I'll set up all day, and you can set up as well. But once I'm set up, I'm going to win because I have so many attackers ready to go. And that's what happened here. We took our time. We were just waiting for our opponent. But one was kind of just a bad situation regardless. He couldn't really do much except for attack and his hope that something would happen. But there you go, guys. There's Legacy Wednesday. I know it was just one game, but what else do you want to see? We saw the deck work. We saw Meganium. We saw Vileplume. We saw how strong Vileplume was. We saw Meganium come into action. I know we didn't see any other attackers besides Darkrai, but still, Darkrai and Terrakion, but still, Terrakion was actually MVP, which is very cool. But there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Legacy Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.